We were set to open that Aerosmith tour, and then those guys said, that's it. So the Black Crowes going out doing a headlining thing on the Happiness Bastards tour. Happiness Bastards, their first new album in 15 years. The Robinson brothers are pals again, and we all get to benefit. It is 1 week from tonight. Next Friday, the 27th, they'll be out at MGM Northfield Park. You can get my last pair of tickets this week. Ticketmaster.com for all the details. Caller 10, you got 2 for the Black Crowes. Good luck. 216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007.
Clevelanders are damn proud of their city.
Cleveland!
But come on, you were born here. He moved here.
This is a man that has endured real torture in a foreign setting.
So who's the real hero?
I would hope people would listen to our heroes.
Alan Cox.
On 100.7 WMMS.
Black Crowes, by the way, part of the that iHeartRadio Music Festival that is tonight and tomorrow night. I don't know when they're going to be on. It's on Hulu starting at 10:30, but I know that they will be on tonight. They're not playing tomorrow night. Bobby Kelly is here. How about those Patriots?
Wow.
How's about them Pats, baby?
Wow.
I know, Whoopsie picked him.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my God. It must feel good, though, because you couldn't do that for like 20 years.
Well, that's the thing. It's funny. Everybody I know who were like Patriots fans, turns out they were Tom Brady fans.
Wow.
And they ain't flying the flag so hard anymore. And it's
Wow.
like, well, you kind of have to. I mean, I understand it. I get it. I'm a Bears fan. It doesn't matter who we have. We got to be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm from Boston. You got to love everything.
Yeah.
No matter what. We had a good run, dude.
Yeah.
We had a
incredible
good
run.
We had almost.
And the Celtics won the championship 3 months ago. Like
More
you
than
guys
just
are
about anybody ever
fine.
gets.
I don't.
For a
You know,
sports
I
fan.
miss the days of just being the losers too. I mean, before.
Well, you're back to them.
Okay, thanks. That's nice. Take a sip of water.
Happy days are here again, baby.
All right, thanks. I mean, it stinks. It's just terrible watching them, but you got to watch them. Jets last night, ugh.
Red Sox are good, though. Red Sox are great.
They're all right.
You're
No, I mean, you know.
They're not there going.
I do remember. So when we met, it was like 2007, and like that fall, it was the Indians versus the Red Sox, and I was like we were up 3-1 on you guys, and I was like, enjoy. You know, I was talking crap, and then I remember I was driving home from a gig, and I was like. I had just talked crap because we just won, and you're like, "Shut up! You're stupid. I hate you." You know the way we talk.
Yeah.
And then I swerved to miss a deer and like crashed my car.
Sorry.
And then I was like, "Well, at least the Indians won." And then the Red Sox ran off 3 games, knocked us out of the playoffs, went to the World Series, won it again.
Yeah, and you had to take the bus.
Yeah. And you're like, how's your car stupid?
Well,
Yeah.
it's funny because after the 2004 greatest comeback in history,
Yeah.
I mean, that to me, I'm out.
Right.
I'm out. In my life, the fact that they it was all about the Yankees.
For sure.
Red Sox fan, Boston fan, we didn't care about any winning the World Series. Great.
Right.
We needed to beat the Yankees
Right.
to get to the World Series. The year before that, Aaron Boone, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. That's where my life was with the Red Sox. That 2004, we're done. It's over. It's great. We don't need anything else
Right.
as far as that goes. But then the Patriots, though, I mean, that was too much. It's too much.
Yeah.
It's too many. I mean, if you look at the Seahawks game, if you look at the Atlanta game, it's too much for one town to have.
Right, where you guys are just like, oh, all right, okay.
I mean-
the Falcons game, that one still doesn't make sense. Like you can go back and watch that, and it's all one quarter,
doesn't.
and it's so
It
stupid.
doesn't make sense. It's like they made a deal in the back or something.
Yeah.
And my favorite thing about the Falcons game is the next day watching Falcon fans who. It's just the progression of
Yeah.
whoa, what the oh man, it's getting close. What the hell's going on? Well, I don't have enough money to pay this bet. Just smashing a TV
Yeah.
was the greatest videos. I would watch those videos over and over.
That's one of my favorite things when people celebrate a team like the Cowboys being bad. I'm like,
Yeah.
I know, I want them to be just good enough
Yeah.
that they get to the place. and then I like them smashing the TV. Like,
Yeah,
I like those videos, and it's not as satisfying if they're doing it in round one. I want to see them smash a TV in the Super Bowl.
It's not as fun seeing people smash TVs anymore because I mean, you get a Fire TV for $84.
I was going to say, they're
that's
so.
also, yeah.
It's like when you used to get a Walkman
Yeah.
at that end cap at Walgreens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
I was at Walmart. Like a 55-inch TV is $280.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm like,
dude.
we could do that for a bit on the show.
back when they were smashing the TVs because that was like a 3,000.
Yeah,
foot
it was a plasma.
Yeah, dude, that was new technology.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what
Now
it
you
was
got a
fun.
stack of them in the garage. You just go grab a new
You
one.
used to have to like water your TV. You had to like you had to refill the plasma when they first came out.
Yeah, you had to hold it a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have Best Buy put it on the wall for you.
Yep.
I saw a guy walking down the street with a 75-inch Toshiba. You know, it's like, how light is that? It's like an iPhone now.
Yeah.
It stinks.
It's like a pad of paper.
Yeah, the Patriots are great though. I mean, I'm still with them. What are you gonna do? Our new quarterback. You never know. You never know. But that was Belichick and Brady.
Yeah.
And Kraft.
Yeah.
Together.
Yep.
Trying to win games, and that's what was special about that. Brady didn't get. He was the 15th highest paid quarterback in the league, I believe, or 12th. That's crazy.
Yeah.
He had how many championships, and he wasn't the highest paid quarterback in the league?
But that's because he said, I want you to be able to pay other talent to come in here. And and then he he's got his money since then, so he's happy about that.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people that, we have a quarterback here that has lawsuits and
He's got a few issues.
Yeah, he's got a few issues.
Legal
He's got the most,
problems.
he's got the most guaranteed money until just recently. But he's not out there winning games, but he also doesn't seem like he's all that worried about it because he's got guaranteed money forever.
You know what they say? Mo guaranteed money, mo guaranteed problems.
They do.
They say that.
I think I have that shirt.
You've heard that,
I
haven't you?
think I have that half shirt from the 80s.
Yeah. What about the Bruins? Hockey's starting soon. I like hockey. You care about hockey or no?
I love hockey. I'm
Yeah.
actually friends with Cam Neely.
Yeah, everybody is in Boston.
Yeah,
you and Dennis.
I do that show every year with him, and I mean, listen, man, I like hockey back in the day.
Yes.
When I used to go see Ray Bourque and Neely.
Oh God.
And they would fight.
Yes.
I mean, they don't really.
It was an age of goons.
It was just, dude, to watch. What a sport.
Yeah.
Where the refs let you
fight, beat the piss out of the other guy.
And they go cool off for a few minutes.
Yeah. I mean, that was the fun days of hockey for me. When just guys would whip the gloves off.
Yeah.
I always wish I could do that in real life. We walked around with gloves, just whip them off.
Throw them off.
yeah. Just
Pull someone's shirt over the back of their head. And
Oh
start
yeah, I
pounding
still
them.
do that.
Yeah.
I love that. But
Well, you go back further than that, and they were doing that. They were throwing limp white gloves on the ground and demanding duels. So it just, it evolved
people.
into
Yeah,
that.
I still do that.
Yeah.
That's how I fight.
I demand satisfaction.
I actually almost got killed in New York this year. I got attacked. A guy pulled a knife from me. And
Randomly?
No.
Or you pissed a dude off?
No, I kind of not bumped into. I kind of almost bumped into a guy. And he said, just flipped out. Where are you going? He started calling me all these names.
Yeah.
And I walked away, but then we kind of met back up again. He thought I was following him or something. And I was just, they were doing construction, so I had to go his way. He came at me.
Well, your binoculars probably didn't help either when you were staring at him the whole way.
And my nipple tassels. That bothered him. And it had his name on it, which was weird.
Keep an open mind, pal.
That's a coincidence.
Yeah, that was a coincidence. It said
A lot of people named Ricardo.
Jose. Oh, damn! Ricardo was so much better. Jose was so hack.
You're Hector Bam Bam Jimenez to me. You'll always be Hector Bam Bam Jimenez to me.
Yeah, he came at me with a knife. He flicked it out and just started trying to slice me up.
Wow.
In the subway. And you always think that when somebody does that, I'm going to take my jacket off, wrap it around my wrist.
Yeah,
And-
John Wick him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually, I didn't. I Taylor Swift him and ran away, holding my Starbucks snack bag up as he was slicing it. He sliced my peanut butter little thing right out of my bag. Then he kicked my
My
phone.
lemon loaf fell right to the platform when
That
he
is
sliced my bag.
That's my nickname in high school.
Lemon loaf. Yummy.
He kicked my phone out of my hand onto the tracks.
Really?
It saved my life because he was trying to stab me, slicing away, and then my phone was in my hand, my other hand, and he kicked it, and it flew onto the tracks. And I was like, my phone's on the
Wait,
tracks.
this guy was, so you didn't have your phone up. It was like at waist level. I'm like, this guy, I'm picturing this guy doing like high kicks and David Lee Roth and the.
I had my little snack bag
Yep.
with my cheese platter with my peanut butter and my lemon loaf.
Yeah.
And I had my phone in my other hand. As I'm running away from him, he's slicing.
Wow.
And I had my phone and he saw it and he just kicked it. And it flew out of my hands onto the tracks. And I was like, my phone's on the tracks, man. And he's like, I'm going to murder you. I was like, I know, I get it, but my phone, how am I,
Right.
if I don't die, how am I going to get that? Like, it's on the tracks. And he's like, I'm going to kill you, man. I'm like, my phone, dude. I know, but I don't know how to get that. And he thought I was so crazy that I just kept talking about my phone because I was like, all my stuff is on there. My wallet's on the back of my phone. I was just panicking about my iPhone. And he was like,
Everything we have now is on our phones.
it's on
Yeah.
my phone. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, everything. Like, if you don't kill me, I got stuff on there
I
my
still got a
wife can't
whole
see.
thing I gotta
You
figure
have
out, yeah.
essentially killed me, sir. My life is on the tracks.
And then he just called me a bunch of names and walked away. He's like, you stupid.
Yeah.
And he walked away. And then my phone was on the tracks and I didn't know how to get it. And
You didn't have your handy little alligator grabber with you? You should
No,
always have that in your backpack.
I usually do,
Yeah.
but I didn't have it today. It was at the house because my wife had to get some beans off a top shelf. And
oh, those beans.
yeah, it really screwed me.
Honey, if only you hadn't wanted those pinto beans, I would have been able to call you.
I actually
Tell
went.
you what happened.
There was a guy with the vest that worked there, and I walked up. I was like, yo, man, the guy just tried to kill me. He goes, yeah, I know. It was crazy.
Like a transit cop or something?
Transit car. He's like, yeah, it was crazy, man.
I saw the whole thing.
I was
Yeah.
like, thanks. So then I had to go.
Yeah, I filmed you. You're on TikTok right now.
I actually ran into a comic, Shredded. He's like a jiu-jitsu comic. And I was like, yo, man, some guy just tried to kill me. He's like, oh, that's messed up. And I was like, my phone is on the tracks. I don't know where it is. Can you call it? And he called it, and we were listening. We were like, could hear it ringing.
Yeah.
So we went and found where it was. We could hear it, but it was on the other side of the third rail. And I was like, damn. He's like, yeah, man. I was like, I got a bad knee. And he's like, what? I go, I got a meniscus, like a torn meniscus.
Yeah.
And he's like, come on.
HBO.
You're trying to get him to get down there and get your phone.
100%.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
He was like, I go, dude, there's no lights. Like, I think you got a couple minutes. This kid jumped down and got my phone and was coming back. I was like, yo, my wallet was attached to the back of it. And
Yeah.
he's still there. He had to go get the wallet.
Yeah.
And he grabbed and jumped back up. But here's the thing.
Hey, could you get the other half of my lemon loaf, too? It's still good.
I saved the lemon loaf. I wouldn't let that go.
The important things.
But he jumped back up and gave me my phone, thank God. But here's the deal. If I had to jump, I was not making it back up.
Yeah.
Right.
I would jump down, get my wallet, and then they would have to like pull me up like a whale, on the beach, and that would suck if I survived all this.
Yeah.
Then I get cut in half by a train.
Right.
And they have to call my wife, hey, come down because we're going to back this train up and his guts are going to fall out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare.
Or at the very least, everybody, all the other comics are going to tell the story about hauling your ass up and out of the tracks after you got your phone.
Was it transactional? He's like, I'll get your stuff, but like you got to have me on the bonfire.
I did have him on the
Okay.
bonfire, but I was supposed to buy him a steak and I haven't yet.
Okay, well,
I owe
him a steak.
I
owe him a
owe-
steak.
I owe him a lot more than that.
Yeah.
Because I have some bad stuff on that phone.
He did so much for you that you should
probably stop saying that on the radio.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're on the radio. You guys are really comfortable to talk to.
I feel like I'd tell you anything.
I'm bisexual.
Yeah. You owe him a 12-ounce steak, not just a 6-ounce. You owe him a 12-ounce.
A 12-ounce.
Yeah. You'll take
Okay.
the 6. He'll have the 12.
All right, why? Because he's black?
Because the 48-ounce porterhouse is sold out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You
No,
wash it down with some drambuie.
I do need to get him. So I forgot all about that till right now. I promised him a damn steak. And
You're
I didn't get
welcome.
him.
We've reminded you.
I will get him a
probably-
steak. Damn
like-
it.
Yeah.
People bring that up, and he's like, Bobby still owes me a steak.
I-
Wait long enough, he might become vegan though. That happens.
Really?
Yeah. He'll be like, oh, I don't eat meat anymore. So then you just have to buy him a cauliflower steak.
Yeah,
he'll-
vegan steak.
Hope maybe he'll get stabbed on the subway. How weird would that be? If the same guy that killed me killed him.
He gets pushed in front of a train. You're like, he was a nice guy.
You guys don't have trains here, right?
We have
Yeah,
trains.
We got one.
You have, you have a subway?
Yeah.
RTA
RTA is what it's called. Yeah, it's a series of buses and trains that I'm not sure where they go, but people take them, and yes.
Is it
The
underground?
rapid is
Some
what
of
they
it
call
is, yes.
Some of it is.
Is it safe?
No.
Well, I've ridden it. Yeah, I mean, I think people overplay the safety of it or the lack of safety, but
I mean, it depends on.
It goes
it's like
underground
anything.
to come downtown.
Yeah, it's like anything where it's like depending on time of day, how busy it is. But like it's not something you want to probably be on late at night by yourself.
Right. So
Like-
it's dangerous.
Yeah.
I love the way people do that. No, it depends on time of day, where
Well,
it
like
is.
after a Guardians game or something like that, there's a lot of people. You should
You're
be
fine.
okay, but
Right.
I don't think it's 24 hours though either. I don't think it runs all
No.
night. I mean, it's
but
like,
it does like those last 2 trips, like, and it's you don't want to be drunk taking it back to Strongsville or whatever.
Unless you're into
whatever.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you're into that. Yeah.
Unless you're into
Yeah.
that.
Bobby Kelly and Bill Squire are at Hilarities this weekend. If there are tickets remaining, you're talking 7 and 9:45 tonight and 7 and 9:45 tomorrow night.
Yes.
And I'll tell you what, if you've never seen a Robert Kelly show, let's say that you've seen him some years ago, and then you go see him tonight or tomorrow night, and you'll see him, and not only will he cut a completely different figure for you, casting a very different shadow than you used to, you'll be looking and listening at a man who has faced death,
Face death.
saved a lemon loaf,
Saved a lemon loaf.
from an unfortunate incident.
Professional poo cutter.
Professional poo cutter.
I mean-
you know they literally make poop knives now, right? You don't have to bend the wire hangers like Joan Crawford anymore. You can just go buy the poop knife.
Here's the problem with that.
Yeah.
You have
Not
to,
strong enough.
no. Yes, but no. You have to clean that and then keep it. My coat hangers, you just throw.
You just throw them away. Yeah.
I don't. What if I accidentally have my mother over and I go up and I made toast.
You know how much I love butter.
This knife is awesome.
This butter looks terrible.
It spreads the butter in one swoop.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to have to.
Right. You also don't want to like be cleaning it off like your blade. Like
You get 2 of them like Deadpool.
Licking the blood off. And, yeah.
Make some quips.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want the professional poo knife. I think that's too much. So the coat hangers are good for me.
Okay, well, I didn't want to get into this, and I certainly don't want to call anybody out, but as an avowed environmentalist myself,
Okay.
I have been on a crusade for a long time, and I must take you to task here.
Yes.
I have been on a personal crusade
Yes.
to try to get people to cut down on single-use poop hangers for many, many years.
Listen,
And I'm personally offended by the
I just
fact that
yes.
you're one and done with these poop hangers.
I don't use straws.
They're choking turtles' noses.
To compensate for my footprint.
All right.
Yeah.
Your metal hanger poop footprint.
First of all, metal hangers are better for the environment.
Probably.
Yes,
Yep.
because people make boats of them.
Yes.
And they come here from other countries with my coat hangers that float over to their country. I have no idea.
They're stripping Bobby Kelly's house for scrap metal. Hey, you want any of this stinky metal? What is this? It's a pile of silver and brown wires. I don't know what these are, but
I tell you what,
know.
I wish I could poop like my kid, man.
Yeah.
Oh, mine's like ribbon candy.
Isn't it amazing the things as you get older that you're wistful for? You're like, I used to pee and it was like a fire hose, and now it's like I just wait until it's done, and then
What am I dying? Because that, dude, I have to like maneuver things down there to pee in the morning now. Like my first pee
Yeah.
takes forever.
But you're not getting up in the middle of the night. That's when you're like starting to worry about that. See, I'm very regular with everything. I poop thrice daily.
Thrice. You
Thrice.
poop 3 times?
I do.
I'm so glad.
First thing in the
thrice was
morning.
3.
First thing in the morning.
Yes.
Pre-show,
Wow.
and then at night.
I do once.
Good for you.
I
Some
do-
people don't. Some people go once a week, so that's good.
Mine's once a day.
Yep.
And it's just atomic.
Yeah.
Atomic. Like
Yeah.
like yesterday I had to like find a place.
Yeah.
I actually was in a Dunkin' Donuts. Listen to me.
Yeah.
I walked in, I had to run in. I was like, "Can I use your bathroom?" He goes, "If you want to." I was like, what?
He
What kind of tone
he
is
knew
that?
what was showing up.
Yeah, he was like, I was like, what is
Yeah.
that? Okay. Like it was a haunted. I was like,
America runs on Duncan. That's what he's talking about.
I walked into this. I had to become a cleaning lady. Like I
Yeah.
had to like figure out how to make soap.
Yeah.
To clean, and like I had to spend, and I was like, "It's happening." There was no.
You guys have any horse fat back in the dumpster so I can make some soap?
There was no lock on the door.
Yeah.
So the door is just kind of open, and
You're pushing your foot against it while
No,
you're on the toilet.
it's
Too far away.
It's too far away. So
Yeah.
I had to be on my tippy toes, like I'm on like a defensive line. Like I just hutted the ball.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there doing my thing, and people were coming up like, no. Someone's in
You're
here.
like intentionally being loud. Like
Occupado.
usually you want to be kind of quiet in a public restroom. This time you're being intentionally loud to let people know, like, I'm in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
tapping your toes.
I'm singing
clapping your
Stone Temple
hands.
Pilots. Here, the crowd waiting. Dude, it was. Dude, that's exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah, right.
Mine it sounds like a drunk girl puking. But it was so bad. But when I gotta go, dude.
Yeah.
I gotta go. But it's
Yep.
once a day. My wife holds it in.
Once the launch sequence has started, you got to find a receptacle.
My wife is once a week.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
not good.
It's not good.
Yeah, I don't even know if thrice daily is good. That could not be good. But once a week is definitely not good.
Thrice daily is pretty much like
When you're drinking salads, it's gonna happen.
I can set my watch by it. That's all I'm saying.
I might
if I wear a watch.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that's good. You're clean. You're cleaned out. There's nothing better than cleaning yourself out. I mean,
They probably like rabbit pellets too.
are they
No. They're fluffy coils.
fluffy coils?
Yeah.
I've wanted fluffy coils.
Yeah.
I
I would
want
be
fluffy
worried if they
coils.
were like deer pellets or something.
Oh God, I want
Yeah.
a fluffy coil.
Yeah.
Nice, and it floats too, doesn't it? Float like a muffin top.
That's why they call me Lemon Loaf.
Is that your name?
you were that in high school, but now I'm that.
Isn't
I've
it weird?
usurped the title.
The things you desire later in life is a nice fifth function, and to be able to pee in a respectable amount of time.
I'm waiting for the pee problems to start, but so far it's all good.
Yeah, mine is like a song that's never ending.
Yeah.
It's like.
You're like a dog on a walk that stops every 30 seconds.
100%.
But you're not marking any territory. You're marking the same territory.
And then there's a couple little dribbles at the end.
Yeah.
That I have to just take the hit on.
And you're standing the whole time?
I'm standing.
I think because a lot of guys, when they get to that point, they'll sit. They'll start to sit.
I can't sit
Yeah.
because as I got older, my hang has left.
Okay.
I have no hang.
Yeah.
But my, can I say testicles?
Yes. Your
My-
balls.
my
Your twig and berries. Your meats and cheeses.
Come
Yeah.
on, one more. I need one more.
That's all
you
I
got
got.
me addicted. Yes. My prosciutto.
Yeah, my prosciutto. Yeah.
Hangs big.
Yeah.
And one morning I sat to pee and it was facing down, hit my bowls.
Yeah.
And there was like a little pocket. It kind of swooped and came back up.
Oh, that's
no.
not good. No.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It came back like a fountain.
Yeah.
Like I made my own little fountain and it shot back up and shot on the shower glass.
Yep.
And then I had to clean.
And then you
Yeah.
yelled to your son, "Who's tiny now?" I got to take